Hello my friends and welcome back to another episode of Noob or Not, my ongoing video series where I play the heroes of Overwatch and ask you to let me know in the comments below if I'm being a noob or not. If I'm doing something pretty cool, awesome, use it. By all means, if you see something you can take and use it. But if I'm doing something noob, please let me know because I want to get better too. As we tend to do around here, I'm going to turn the UI off because I do think positional play is more important than being able to see where everybody is and giving into the bloodlust thinking that, oh, they're close enough, I can get to them in time, or, you know, oh, they'll get to me in time. These 5 people in front of me aren't so much that the rest of my team who are way back there can get to me in time. But, you know, that's the way it is. Lately, when I play D.Va, ever since D.Va went through her change, D.Va went through an adjustment a while back where her defense matrix doesn't last as long, and it takes a little bit longer to recharge, I believe, or so it would seem, relative to how it was before. So her defense matrix isn't used as effectively as a deterrent for, say, like Pharah ultimates or 76 ultimates, you know, or Reaper ultimates, you know, because they can still get through them a little bit. And her missiles, she's got new missiles, but I was under the impression the missiles were intended to destroy shields or at least get halfway through a Ryan shield. One would think all the way through an Orisa shield, but apparently not. You know, and I thought her missiles were supposed to be used to be able to dive on turrets. You know, I used to be able to dive a turret, defense matrix all the way to the turret, and then obliterate it just by standing in front of it with my regular bullets with my left trigger. You would think, I would have thought, that with the adjustments it made, that I'd be able to get almost all of the turret down by the time I get there just with missiles. Trying to get up to the high ground to sneak away, get any Widowmaker. I knew there was one over here, but somebody already beat me to it. Good shot, that. Alright, back over to the payload. Again, I'm looking around and I can see the majority of my team. There's 3 of them on the payload. Well, 2 now. The Zenyatta's been obliterated. Sorry, Zenyatta. We got just the Tracer in front of us. She's kind of working it a little bit. There's a couple little guys around us, but not too much. Our Roadhog's going to zone out the rest of the path, and we're going to get all the way in there. Hanzo's down, Moira's down. Now that's left is to clean up. We're going to go take care of their Roadhog, our Pharah, our Doomfist, our Moira, our Roadhog. All 5 of us are all in sight, right? We know somebody's probably up in that window. There goes Doomfist. I'm going to go up here and see if I can poke anybody away. I stopped right on the edge on the hope that if someone was there, and there tends to be, that they would have stepped forward, I would have booped them, given them a little bit, I say boop, but like run into them. When D.Va runs into somebody, she does a little bit of damage to them when she's been flying. But I wanted to stop right on the edge just in case there, you know, all of them were there. And I had to drop down and give myself a chance to get away with it. You see, those missiles right there, I would have thought would have been enough to take care of that Widowmaker. Apparently not. Now I want to try to clear this area. I saw her escape down the long way out the back, but I needed to get this health back, and now Mercy's ulting, and I'm trying to get around to take care of her because she was foolish enough to go down and go for that heal. Now I pushed her back a little bit whilst giving up my bomb, so that probably should have spaced it a little bit. So here we are just inside the shield. Orisa resets her shield. Our Doomfist lands on them. It's a pretty good land. I got to get out of the way because Tracer's after me, and if Tracer's backlining me, that means she's got the rest of the team. Doomfist was about all I saw. There's our Zenyatta coming out of Spa. I came back to regroup with him. I didn't really hear anybody else lose or die or be vanquished, I should say.
Right behind you.
Matt's right behind me. Thank you, Crazy Matt. We're giving little shout-outs. Our Pharah's there. I missed that turn. A really good... No, I went down a level on accident, too. Darn gravity. But that window right there, I was trying to fly around to the edge of that and then get into position on a high ground behind Team Red, but it didn't happen. Their Roadhog comes out way out in front. There's a big purple orb on him, so I'm going to go work on him. We get him as I put a defense matrix up to keep anybody from getting that over-aggressive Zenyatta from my team, and that happens. I do it too. Sometimes I'm coming around the corner, I see somebody shooting on somebody, and I want to, wow, the whole team's there, right on payload. They're shielded up, Widowmaker's in the back. I'm going to try to get to her. Somebody's giving me a healing orb, so I got a little bit of time. That was probably a little aggressive. I did want to dislodge her, but I probably should have tried to get up a little bit closer and worked on her. I know I just flew up there, so it was a lot of time. Here my game kind of, my mouse from time to time will jump to another window. And I'll be scrambling on another window. Like if another document's open, you'll see it highlight half a Word doc, for example, whatever, what have you. We're doing a pretty good job of pushing here. Again, Tracer's gotten behind us, and again, I'm thinking that there's nobody behind us, so I better run. But there's Moira, there's Doomfist. Maybe they'll get us to the point while I'm doing this, you know. Trying to get a feel for my D.Va. There's the window I was telling you about before. There's this long hallway. Pharah's there already. Usually you'll find a Widowmaker there, if not up in the window. Orisa came jumping behind her shield, didn't realize I was going to be there. Now there's Zenyatta, myself, Doomfist, Pharah, and Moira, and we take down the Tracer, and we get the final push to point B. So point B is complete. Good job on point B. This middle section's a little difficult to get through. There's not as difficult as the new middle section of Rialto. Wow, wow, that is a fun map. Still getting a feel for it. You should check out my map overview if you haven't yet. There's a lot of long lines on that map for Widows and Hanzos and Mays and Soldier 76s and McCrees. But there's also a lot of interesting things you can do with shields, which would prevent a lot of that. You can just slow grind through the map. But that's that map. This is this map we're talking about. I heard Tracer's bomb away. I tried the defense matrix, but it was too late. She'd already got it out. Dragons come across on the payload. Thank you, Zenyatta, for making sure we can fight on the payload if we needed to, and we kind of did. There's another pick on that Tracer. We're going to continue moving forward. Their Mercy is ulting, but our Roadhog is molting, so this should get molting. Ulting? Pharah might be molting. Mercy might be molting. She's got wings, but no, we're continuing to push. Our Pharah is directly above us. I saw her, so there's our Zenyatta and our Moira. I should take a more advanced position. Thank you, Roadhog, for making that happen. I knock him around a couple times. Oh, it's a good idea to put your bongo kind of away from the line of sight. Oh, that shield didn't go down right. But fortunately for me, my bomb did. I was able to get rid of those things before they became a real problem. Widowmaker back in the back. Hey, look who I find. You would think that with all those bullets landing on the back wall that half of those would have landed on those Mercy.
Damn.
But apparently not. Apparently I'm a split second behind my weight, or a little off. I'm diving with Defense Matrix on this, trying to make sure everything kind of gets pushed away. Now it's just Roadhog and Mercy, and we're all focusing the Roadhog. Now I'm forcing the Mercy. Now Roadhog's got me, and now I'm out of mech, and now my computer, I'm Gex up again, and now I gotta get back onto the screen. And now it's Crazy Diva shooting her little mini pistol against all of the other team, but no, it's not gonna happen. But the good news is, all we gotta do now is show up. Regroup and show up. There's Moira, there's Roadhog, there's Zenyatta back there. I'm gonna go over the top with Pharah and Doomfist. I see Tracer in that little window, but I'm more concerned with getting this Mercy out of play, because especially since she's orbed. And again, I bump into them, and then they're behind you. The way the camera works with Diva, it's a little off for me. Those of you who are Diva pros, let me know what you do to kind of correct for that. But nice Zenyatta, nice Zenyatta. That helped him. It probably helped me. It probably helped Roadhog against that McCree High Noon. I'd like to think my defense matrix got there in time. That's me faking the bomb so they'll get off the payload and give us a little extra time. I know I'm getting heal pocketed. I can see the heal pocket going, but there's a monkey or let's say a monkey. Was it a monkey? There's two tanks for sure and a Mercy. Now I back up. There's Doomfist. There's Roadhog. There's Moira.
Yeah, I'm swapping.
There's our teammate is going to swap off and make one quick adjustment here. So we're kind of regrouping for the readjustment. And then we're going to go in. Roadhog, Doomfist, myself as Diva, Moira's here. And now there's Reaper. Reaper's going to help us out with these big tanks at the last second. So in comes the monkey. I'm in the shield, which is unfortunate, but I'm getting on the payload for the actual heal. I'm putting the bomb on the payload, so hopefully we can get a few meters out of it. Take care of McCree in the meantime. Re-mech up. Now dive in on the payload. There's the Tracer. I want to get the back light because there's an Anna. Goodbye, Anna. Is that enough? Come on, Anna. What is taking Anna so long to die? I don't understand. Sometimes, if it's just me being a noob and not shooting well, let me know. But if you're a Diva main and you feel like you're not putting out the DPS that you should, I know you're a tank, but if you feel you're not putting out the DPS you should when you're point blank range, and that's the whole point of that. See, these missiles and those, that should take care of her, and it does. The whole team takes care of them. And now the whole team takes care of the game. That's a victory. We win. It's awesome. All that's left to do now is thank the usual suspects, Warlock and Crazy Matt, and the Blueberry, Pyro Blade, Base Frisian with an R, and Magic Wookie. Who's this noob with the play of the game? I can't believe it. Well, it's a mini Diva out of mech, and shooting. And now I've got a big bad bomb, except I don't have a bomb. I'm 25% away, but I did get the final 2 kills. Oh, and that McCree, that was Orb. That was a great job, too. Great job, everyone. I sure do appreciate you helping me play these Go UIs. And ladies and gentlemen, I sure do hope you appreciate watching them. I hope you found it informative, perhaps educational. And if you did, by all means, give me a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please do consider subscribing for more content just like this. If you can't wait that long, YouTube has hand-selected a video for you on my left, and I have selected this Noob or Not playlist of all my Overwatch moments, so you can tell me if I'm being noob or not. Until next time.